Hey guys, I'm Flo. Today the plan is for me to go and buy a generator, a power generator that is. If you live in Nigeria, you know that electricity here is rubbish. It's non-existent. If you're given 3 hours a day of electricity, then you should celebrate. Yes, for the past week, we've not had light. Anyway, whenever I say light, I mean electricity. That's Nigerian lingo for electricity. Electricity is a mouthful, and I already know that this video is going to be filled with the word electricity, and I don't want to be saying electricity. So whenever I say light, I mean electricity. If you live in Nigeria, you know that electricity is so scarce. After 57 years of independence, our so-called leaders don't see it fit to give us this basic amenity. This amenity that has taken the rest of the world to where they are today. When they call us the whole of somewhere now, we will be up in arms. But can you imagine, okay, right now there's no light. The reason why you don't hear the annoying sound of generators is because there is no fuel either. There's a fuel scarcity in Nigeria, a country that produces petroleum. We have the natural resource, petroleum, crude oil, but we never have fuel. So, no electricity, no fuel to power your generators. We just sit and wait. Can you imagine the level of lack of productivity in this country? Anyway, moving on. Today I'm going to buy a power generator, and for that I need a power generator that can power at least my fridge, because when you want to equip your kitchen, buying a generator is part of equipping your kitchen. If not, your food will go bad. When you don't have a power generator, you'll be wasting time and you'll be wasting money. Time, because you spend all the time cooking. You can't cook in bulk, because if you cook in bulk and put in your freezer, you will watch that food go bad. Whenever the light blinks, you will have a heart attack, and they will definitely go bad. So for a working person, you can't say, okay, this weekend I'm going to cook for the whole week and store in the freezer. No, you can't even do that. So you have to slave at the office, come back home and slave. I'm so pissed with this country. I think some of you were asking me if I've moved back to Nigeria. The answer is an emphatic no. The only two reasons why I would move back to Nigeria is, one, when we have 24-hour electricity in this country, and two, when I am old and wrinkly. I want to come home because this is home, and die, whichever comes first. But believe you me, with the rate we are going in this country, we're actually going backwards. I'm pretty sure, okay, someone has started a generator right now. Can you hear that? Yes. Sometimes everyone here, all the neighbors will have theirs going, and this video will not be possible because the generator will just be so loud and overshadow my voice. Excuse me. So, where was I? Yeah, when I'm old and wrinkly, I'll come back here. But believe you me, with the rate we're going in this country, we're actually going backwards. I'll be old and wrinkly, and we will still not have 24-hour electricity. Look at Benin Republic, the neighboring country to Nigeria. A very thin strip of country. Look at Togo, a very thin strip of country. These two countries, one state in Nigeria is bigger than those countries. We just answer the giant of Africa for nothing. These small countries, Benin Republic, Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, they have 24-hour electricity. But in Nigeria, they politicize everything because they want to put all the money in their pocket. I don't know. The first time I stepped foot abroad, my first thought was, why can't my country be like this? But all these politicians, they've been traveling outside Nigeria for years. They see all the paved streets, the 24-hour electricity. Why can't they? They have the power to replicate that here. They don't have that burning desire. They've sold this country and pocketed the money long ago. We're just here. Anyway, I hope by now you know that this video is about rants. So I need a power generator that can power my fridge freezer so that my food will not go bad, power my washing machine, because they will never give you light when you need it. Power and an electric iron, because when you want to go out, you know, sometimes you may have an already ironed cloth, but maybe that particular morning, that particular occasion, you want to wear a particular one that is rumpled. You need to iron it. So I need a power generator that can iron a cloth, a power generator that can carry at least one AC, maybe 1.5 horsepower AC, because this country is so damn hot that would have been just enough reason for these leaders, these so-called leaders, to give us 24-hour electricity. Just imagine how many ACs that would be sold in this country every day. But nobody bothers to buy AC because where is the light? Where is the light to power that with? So I need a generator that can power at least one AC so that we don't die of heat. People actually die of heat in this country every single day. But then, of course, when people die, they say it's their village people that kill them. So some people don't even believe that you can actually die from heat. Yeah, heat-related illnesses. There are heat-related illnesses because there's dust, there's heat, there's pollution in this country, and you suffer all of them. And they say, and one day the person will just die, and they say, oh, it's their village people. No, it's accumulated adverse living conditions. When your phone battery is going down, when it's on 20%, you start having palpitations because you don't know if they will give you light before the phone dies. That is. So I need at least an 8 kVA generator. Yeah, it has to be a fuel generator because fuel, even though it's never always there, it's still cheaper, kind of, and more available than diesel. So, and the diesel generator is like this big gen. We don't want to buy that big gen and keep it in Nigeria because we don't live here. We just come here once a year, or for me, I come multiple times a year, but at least, yeah, we just need a small fuel generator. Yeah, not a lister. We can't even afford a lister. Do you know that I've actually been thinking? I said, instead of the 1 year NYSC we did in this country, I believe it would be better if Nigeria has an agreement with a neighboring West African country, one of these countries that I mentioned that have 24-hour electricity. So I think it will be good if Nigerian youth, after graduation from university, instead of going to spend 1 year somewhere in Nigeria doing NYSC, we should go and spend 1 month in Benin Republic or Togo or Ivory Coast or Ghana and experience 24-hour electricity, uninterrupted 24-hour power supply. Because once you experience 24-hour light, you will never want to go back. Yes. If you experience 1 month of non-stop power supply, when you come back to this country, you will march to that government house and make sure that they too suffer the darkness that you're suffering for 1 day. Yes, that will be a much better experience than 1 year NYC. Just 1 month with constant power supply. I look at this country every day and I see the level of non-productivity, and it pains me so much. Look at it, another fuel scarcity. After the festive season fuel scarcity, I have so many plans of where to go today and yesterday. I did not go because I'm saving I have a water tank in my car. I'm saving that one because who knows, maybe I'll have to suck out that fuel to put in the generator that I'll buy. Yes, because I'd rather have power here because as a YouTuber, I work on my computer all the time, so I need electricity. I need electricity to record my videos, and I need the electricity to charge my phone. I need electricity for everything. This one amenity. We already generate our own water here. We have a borehole. We already build our own roads where I live. The landlords contribute money to build the roads to make it at least motorable. So I don't understand this country. Just give us electricity. We've sorted every other thing out, but no. I'm going to pull my hair out. So, generator shopping today. Let's go.
I'm on you. Let's just start there. On like this now. Fuel and Haga. Fuel and Gamago. Bianca. Why? Yeah. Remember?
Push one car in. Okay. And then the plug just say here one way.
It plugs here. It plugs your socket. The way socket.
So nka say they off. Kita. So
every time I buy unity, they are here.
One car. Okay. That's it. What of this one?
No.
Here inside. Okay. Thank you. Fuel. Engine oil. 4 times. Why any member? Any kind of fuel now buying?
Every time, like organ half.
You buy it too.
They buy it too.
Manoju 4. Okay. Thank you. Each oil pack here for 6 months.
6 months. About to have fuel in there.
Yeah.
It starts here. It starts here. Fuel no na carburetor.
Agu. So Jiraki anyo.
Because you have fuel like that. Fuel out not there. Or control there. Or go more inside.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You see, when someone rants about this country, we should just let that person rant. Tell you what, after a few days of using that gen that I bought, I found that I was buying 20 liters of fuel every single day. Multiply that by 145 naira and you will understand how much I was spending every day. That generator is a fuel guzzler. It just opens its mouth. Yes, it's not even funny. So I've been advised that yes, that generator can power a lot of big heavy-duty appliances, but I would need a small gen just for lighting points. At least you don't stay in the dark in the night. It's more fuel efficient. So when you need just lighting points to charge your phone, to power your laptop, fans, then you need to buy a smaller generator. That one has a 5-liter tank, and the 5 liters will last for about 7 hours. So that's the situation I am in right now. You see what I mean when you're talking about this country? This country is damn too expensive for me. Can you imagine how much money I've spent so far on power generation? Yet it's not enough. Not to talk of the fuel you'll be buying. I don't like this constant lack of electricity. I hate it. I can't even bear it. I can't even understand it. Like, I don't understand it. So today I'm going to buy yet another power generator. Something in the level of I pass my neighbor or something like that. That's what I'm going to buy. At Life Mate. This one is 2 million. 2 million. Woo. If I sit on that one, it will be raining dollars. This one is 1.4 million and the table is 180,000. They have a very big showroom. This is the Ikeja showroom, the head office. I like this one. 250,000. This is kind of, I don't even know the material, but it's nice. That bed is cute.
It's the one that will help me. Yeah. This one.
Because this one is a fuel guzzler. Oh my God. 20 liters every 2 hours. So we want to buy a smaller one to use for just light, and fridge.
Is either this one
Or water dispenser, maybe not fridge, but water dispenser.
this one, that red one, or the yellow one?
That red one over there.
Are you sure? Like if I do this, I can last 12 hours, a whole day. 12 hours,
That day we came, you should have given us a gen that doesn't. This one is.
Is the one you...
No, but we were asking you. No. Even when it's not carrying anything, it's still guzzling. Madre. Look at it very well. Don't buy this gen. Don't buy this gen. It's fuel guzzler.
This is the one that will carry it.
And they said
Because your light is
semi-silent. Which kind semi-silent? This thing can shake for Adam.
You go for this, the red one or the yellow one.
Which is start here?
Yeah.
Danya. They're off now. Where they're off. Put it in.
Senior on.
Put this one like this.
Now choke.
You put that on.
On.
The drum.
You
Or
draw
start
it.
there.
So we draw it.
That's it.
You full time. Okay. Oh, you're not doing a choke all the time. It must be in a choke. Okay. 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 Starting a gen and taking care of a gen is not the only thing you need to learn in this no light situation. You also need to learn the intricate procedure of changing over from NEPA power source to generator power source. NEPA is the original name of the National Power Generation and Distribution Company in Nigeria. It was owned by the government, but now they've broken it into a million pieces and sold it to private companies. But even after that, the situation is worse because while growing up, when I was much younger, I can't remember hearing the annoying sound of generators in my neighborhood, to be honest. So it's becoming worse. It's gotten really bad about 15 years ago, 15 to 20 years ago. So the intricate procedure, let's say that you're on NEPA light, and when you're on NEPA light, you usually have all the heavy appliances running, you have your maybe AC is running, fridge freezer is on, maybe the washing machine is running, you have the TV, everything that you can switch on is running, and then wow, without warning, they take their light. You will think that you just go and start the gen and your life will continue uninterrupted. No, you can't do that unless you have a heavy duty diesel generator. That's not going to happen. You first of all need to switch off all those appliances and then go and turn on your generator, change the power source from NEPA to gen, and then come back and selectively switch on the appliances. Yes, you need to be selective. You need to, because unless you have a very big gen, your small gen, this gen, even with its 7 point something kVA, cannot carry a lot of things. So even if it can carry, you don't want to drive the gen at maximum capacity at all times. No, you just scatter the gen in no time. Sometimes I just make a mental calculation of everything I need to do, and I just stay where I am when they take their light and wait for them to bring it. Unless maybe I have kids or I have visitors that need the light for something, I wouldn't bother, because you may just run around switching all these things off, and then half an hour later they bring their light back and you have to run around. It's not worth it. It's too stressful for my liking. It's too stressful. So it's better for me to just sit where I am and wait for them. Of course, you may have to wait till the next day. You really don't have a choice in this situation. I'm telling you, it's a dire situation. I don't know why this problem is so difficult for our so-called leaders, leader after leader, to solve. There's a conspiracy theory that our leaders play politics with the whole power situation, that they don't want to give us constant electricity because they're importing generators. But I find that so hard to believe. Why would they want to meddle in generator importation? There's not much money in that. Compared to them, they can always dip their hands into the endless flow of oil money and take whatever money they want to take without anybody telling them anything. So why would they want to meddle in generator importation? It doesn't make sense to me at all. So anybody that knows the real, like the truth in this power generation politics, please let me know in the comments, because I've been thinking and trying to wrap my head around this situation, and I'm not coming up with any answers. I mean, even if that conspiracy theory is true, they can give us 24-hour electricity and start importing electronic gadgets. I mean, there are so many electrical appliances that Nigerians don't bother to buy simply because there is no light to power it. I mean, when you're on generator lights 75% of the time, and these small generators cannot carry big electrical appliances. For instance, you install ACs in all the rooms in your house, but when you're on a small gen, you can only power maybe one of them. If there is constant light in this country, more and more people would invest in these important electrical appliances. Some people buy a freezer, tomorrow it goes bad because this light, not only do they not give us light, the one they give us fluctuates sometimes and it can destroy your home appliances. So a lot of people just say, I'm not buying again. How many freezers will I buy in a year? That's the thing. I don't know. Let me leave it here because I'm tired.